right? Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harachakwadash. Double honors to the apostle and others, a great millstone, who taught us his truth. Honors and salutations to the elect and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, because they shall arise first. Shlakia. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's come and deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. My name is Maka Allah Ben Gad Ben Yasharala, with the Church of Philadelphia camp here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once again, coming back at you again with another one, and every day, man, I try to, focus the lessons on experiences that I go through, because any man could learn, scriptures and everything, but they don't apply them to themselves, man. So that's my whole thing. I want to uh, apply the scriptures with what I see in my daily walk and my daily everyday movement. It was through this mercy and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Chakodash that I'm able to do that. Once again, man, just coming down here to my spot. I ain't gonna give up the location, but it's just a beautiful spot to come and just lounge and sit back, absorb and take things in, man. Do a lesson. But our people are rebellious, man. A rebellious nation, man. Our nation is a rebellious nation because we're the most rebellious nation on this planet, man. All these other nations, they got their gods and they're not changing that at all. But our nation, because we're in punishment, we're being tried, we're being tested, to see if you're able to be a ruler, over your nation, man. Just like these men now, you got this Edomite nation and all that, man. They had, they got picks and all that, you know, people that they wanted to be on high, regular average day citizens, you know, and same thing with us. The Lord is setting up our nation right in front of people's faces, man. All right, so without further ado, just gonna hop right in the scriptures. I ain't trying to make it too long, Lord's willing. I'm just gonna go by the spirit, you know, because the nation of Israel is being set up, man, right in front of your faces. The Lord is, I would just say, the Lord is picking the meat from the bones, the boys from the men. I always say that. All right, I always say that. Okay, so let's go. Salaki. First scripture I want to go into is we're gonna go to Deuteronomy. All right, chapter 9 and verse 7. This probably will be a repetitive video. Lord's willing is edifying. And you get something out of it. This is Deuteronomy chapter 9 and let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 9 verse 7. It says, "Remember and forget not how thou provokest Yahweh thy power to wrath in the wilderness, from the day that thou didst depart out of the land of Egypt, until ye came unto this place. Ye have been rebellious against Yahweh." So, man, that's crazy. Because check it out. Matter of fact, we could go up a little more. I think I'm gonna do that because yo, the Lord, like we was in slavery, in Egypt and all that, and Moses, he came to bat for the people, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you saw Yahweh Shah, which was the death angel, come through, and he slayed the firstborn of all the Egyptians and their cattle, their beasts, their children, everything. Everything that was firstborn of the Egyptians, because they didn't have that blood covering them, man. And before that, he sent Moses. He sent Moses to you know, to be the witness of him, you know. And our people still, man, once you got free, because you was so used to being a slave, you couldn't see yourself as being a ruler, man. That's why you had certain people in the wilderness, like, oh, yo, Moses brought us out here to die. We should go back. And that's, hey, man, that's what a lot of people are going to say the same things now. When they're gonna get rebellious, but they're submissive to Esau because they've been in slavery and that's all they know. And that's where faith kicks in, man. You gotta have that faith. And Yahweh Hashem outside, by Hashem Arachakodash. Because we've been down so long, we don't know what it's like to be rulers and relax and everything like that. But the Lord is showing you that, man, through His mercy and His power. He's showing you that slowly but surely. All right, you go to what? Deuteronomy 30:7, when it says all these curses shall be taken from you and put on them, man. All right. So let's start from the top. All right. This is Deuteronomy chapter 9, verse 1. It says, "Hear, O Israel, Shemai, O Yasharallah," in the Hebrew. It says, "Thou art to pass over Jordan this day, to go in to possess nations greater and mightier than thyself, cities great and fenced up to heaven." All right, so the Lord, hey, man, the Lord is doing the same thing now. Because, we're coming into the second Exodus, man. All right, but the Lord, He's going to lead the way. All these nations that's like right now, they're greater than us, man. And we're going to get this in the NLT, man. That's my thing. Got it from the beloved apostle to heart. And reading that because it breaks it down. All right. But it says, "Hear, O Israel, Shemai, O Yasharallah, thou art a pass over Jordan this day to go in to possess nations greater and mightier than thyself, cities great and fenced up to heaven, a people great and tall, the children of Anakims, whom thou knowest, and of whom thou hast heard, say, who can stand before the children of Anak?" And that's what our people say now. Like, who can stand before this and that? Hey, Shalom, bro. Y'all by Shem outside, by Shem Arachakodash. All right. It says, "Understand therefore this day that Yahweh thy power is He which goeth over before thee." All right. So that's why the Lord, he's our he's the lead, man. He's going forth before us. Just like He said He went to go prepare a place for us. So He's coming back to destroy this place. All right. And we got to sit back and, they just ride the wave, man, if you wanted the elect. All right. It says, "Understand therefore this day that Yahweh thy power is He which goeth over before thee. As a consuming fire, He shall destroy them, and He shall bring them down before thy face. So shalt thou drive them out and destroy them quickly, as Yahweh had said unto thee." And this thing happened, man. But you gotta look at it like this, man. When the Lord comes, Yahweh Shah, He's like the Marines, man. We're going to be like the Army. All right, because if you know anything about like military things, the Marines and the Navy, because you got the Navy, they control the sea. The Marines control the land, but they're the first responders when it comes, because they come to take shit down. You know, they come to knock it down and establish order. All right. The army, when they come through, they all they doing is just holding posts. Like they're just going after, what has already been established. All right. So Yahweh, he got Yahweh Shai in his armies, man. He's the Lord of all hosts, the Lord of armies, man. So he's sending them in. All right. It says, "Speak not thou in thine heart after Yahweh thy power hath cast them out from before thee, saying, for my righteousness Yahweh hath brought me in to possess this land. But for the wickedness of these nations, Yahweh doth drive them out from before thee." All right. And the Lord, hey man, it's repetitive throughout the whole scripture. So the Lord is going to do the same thing again. All right. Like you look at Joshua when he was going through, you know, fighting the battles and things like that and all that. The Lord drove them out the land because of their wickedness. The same way we've been driven out of our land because of our wickedness, man. But the Lord is about to establish righteousness, man. You know? So for the wickedness of these nations, that's why America is going to be destroyed. You know? For what? All the wickedness that is done, man. That's why, you got over there in Jerusalem, our land. Matter of fact, the whole Saudi Arabia belongs to us, man. And that's one of the biggest countries on the planet, man. You know? But the Lord, he's causing a controversy over there in that land, man. To make them fight against each other. Because what? They're wicked, man. And they're defiling the land. So he's sick of that, man. All right? Because everybody has a time to rule. But our people, like, that's why I named this, our people they're stiff-necked, man. Because, like, you tell them these words and they still don't want to hear it, man. You can read these words to a Jake, or whatever. He just so concerned about what's right in front of his face. They don't have eyes. They have eyes, but they can't see what the Lord is doing, you know? So it says, not for thy righteousness, or for the uprightness of thine heart, doth thou go to possess their land, but for the wickedness of these nations, Yahweh, thy power, doth drive them out from before thee, and that they, Slaki, and that he may perform the word of Yahweh, swear unto thy fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, so everything that we're seeing that's going on right now was man, from Yahweh, and it's all a time period. It's like if you create a product, all right, you got a product, you put it on the shelf, it has a shelf time period, you know, and then it expires. Everybody has an expiration date. All things here has an expiration date. So it would behoove you to listen to the men of the Lord and see what's going on around you. Don't doubt, man. If you doubt, you're not a man of the Lord, man. No, even Thomas doubted, man. But he was a man of the Lord. All right, he was a man of the Lord. He just wanted to see things and all this. But you got men now, they just so. I just had an answer. That's why I'm entitling this. What I'm entitling about how people being rebellious, because of the situation that's happened on the train, man. And every time I come down, man, it's crazy. But verse 6, it says, understand therefore that Yahweh thy power giveth thee not this good land to possess it for thy righteousness, for thou art a stiff-necked people. All right, and you can go into the scripture where it says, thy righteousness is as a filthy rag. The reason why the Lord is giving us what he's going to give us, because he promised us, man. Not because of something we did, nope. It's because he promised us that, and he has men that's going to follow. You're still going to fall short. Everybody falls short of the glory of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Arachakodas. But the Lord is so decent, he gave you a promise. He know you are stiff-necked people. He know you're not going to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. I mean, to the T. That's why here in Babylon, you got to follow to the best of your ability, man. You got to do that. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? You know, but you got to follow to the best of your ability, man. You know, but it says, remember and forget not how thou provokest Yahweh, thy power to wrath in the wilderness. From the day that thou didst depart out of the land of Egypt until ye came unto this place, ye have been rebellious against Yahweh, man. So, yo, you better, hey, man, you better really sit back and think about that. All right, you've been rebellious to the Lord since you came out of Egypt, man. You know, brothers say, I'm better than I'm this. Nah, man, you ain't nobody. Why is earth and ashes proud, man? You know, and the Lord, and that's just how merciful Yahweh is, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashem HaRachakodash. That's how merciful he is. You always got to reflect on yourself, man. You know, when you see somebody, talk to him. I got a quick testimony, man. I bumped into this guy last night. You know, I was coming home or whatever, right? And it's crazy because like he walked past me and I'm looking at him, and I was like, I should speak to him. But then I'm like, all right, he's going over there. But then he made a quick U-turn and came back to where I was standing. You know, and I said some words to him, and he was like, yo, he didn't say but he said, yo, bro. He said, I need to hear that. I needed to hear that. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I said, yo, bro, that's not me. I said, that's of the spirit. You know, he said, man, you don't know what you just did. But then again, we don't get no credit for nothing. All credit and honor goes to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaRachakodash. We're just vessels. You know, he puts us in a place where we have to be. As the scriptures say, man's going is of the Lord, man. You know, but he said, man, he just saved me from probably killing somebody. I'm like, damn. Like, I didn't even know all that. You know, and it's just from when the spirit hops on you, you just speak the word. Because that's what we are created to do. You know, we're defenders of the gospel. We're created to come out here and speak his word. Once you learn it, like the prophet Jeremiah said, it's like fire caught up in his bones, man. You know, you got to speak about it. You got to talk about it. You know, this is your life. When you come into this truth, this becomes your life, man. You know, you thought you had a life. That's why it says he's the way, the truth, and the life. You know, this becomes your life, man. It's your everything. This is your bloodline, man. You know. But let's grab this in the NLT. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 9, starting at verse 1. It says, "Listen, O Israel, Shammai, O Yasharallah, today you are about to cross the Jordan River to take over the land belonging to nations much greater and more powerful than you." And see that, yo, the Lord is telling you these things, man. Because, yo, when he comes back, man, he's going to take over. Because right now, these nations are greater and more powerful than us because the Lord set them up. So let that sink in, because we can't even, you got Jake. They can't even have a family business without a failing, man. You know, but these people rule nations. You know what I'm saying? Nations. That's how he knows of the Lord, man. He's the one putting it down. You know? I'm going to read it again. Verse Deuteronomy 9:1. It says, "Listen, O Israel, today you are about to cross the Jordan River," and this is the NLT, "the Jordan River to take over the land belonging to nations much greater and more powerful than you. They live in cities with walls that reach to the sky." Think about Babylon, all the places throughout the nations, right? It says, "The people are strong and tall, descendants of the famous Anarchy giants. You've heard the saying, who can stand up to the anarchies," right? And they're just famous people, man. They wasn't like super tall and all that crazy stuff, man. You know, they was important, all right? Just like you got giants here, famous people, all right? Because you got a lot of people that matter of fact, let's get that real fast. Because you got you try to bring out pictures and, oh yeah, they was this, because they talk about David and Goliath. Yes, were people taller back then? Yes, they were. They were, you know. But it says, now check it out. It says the Anakims. long-necked, a tribe of giants, descendants of Anak, which dwelled in the southern Canaan, long-necked. So yo, you look at those pictures, right? You go back and you see how you got certain tribes. They threw them forgot what you want to call them, but they throw it on their neck. It's like a coil, and it stretches their neck out. Now I mean, if you ever played Street Fighter, they got a character called Dao Sim, right? And he got Yoga Flame and all that, but he has jewelry on that stretches his body out to make him seem longer than what he is. All right. So it ain't talking about no dude that's like how they would put it, you know. Cause you know Esau, man, they try, they do the most, man. All right, but it says verse 3, it says, but recognize today that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, your power, the one, Shalaki, is the one who will cross over ahead of you like a devouring fire to destroy them. He will subdue them so that you will quickly conquer them and drive them out, just as Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has promised, man. So he promised us what? He's going to give us our land back. And you see it right now. What is he doing? He's the one that's going over there. You see the chariots, man. He's the head of the army of hosts, man. You know? So he's sending the angels to go do your orders. You know, just like the regular military. You got Esau's military. What they do? They send out this. They send out that. You know, because he's showing that you stiff-necked and you rebellious people of our nation. He's showing you that he always been faithful to us. All right. So if you unfaithful to him, hey man, you like when it goes down, you have no cloak, man. You have no covering, and you're gonna get destroyed, man. You know. And that's just, hey man, that's just what the Lord does, man. These ain't my words. These are the words of the Lord, which we're reading. All right, out the scriptures. All right, it says, after the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, your power, has done this for you, don't say in your hearts, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has given us this land because we are such good people. That's heavy. It says, no, it is because of the wickedness of the other nations that he is punishing. It's like that he is pushing them out of your way. All right. And that's why, hey man, that's why, we was wicked, still stiff-necked, but now it's a time, where the Lord's judgment is coming for these other nations. Because like, hey man, we still got judgment coming. Don't get it twisted. We still have judgment coming, and we still have you still got a lot to deal with, man. It ain't over yet. But the Lord is showing you, man, that he's dealing with his people, as he always promised and as he always said, man. These other nations thinking like they're fighting and they're doing this and this, that. Yeah, that's of Yahweh Bashim outside. Even with all this, these niggas is still stiff-necked. Because all they know is Babylon, man. Hey, Shalom Magan, Yahweh Bashim outside, Bashim Arachakodas Barakadah. But you see all these other nations, and the Lord, like, he's showing you his power, because we don't have the power to go out there and fight against these people and all that, because we're rebellious. So the Lord is not like, he's not, we wouldn't win, man. I'm gonna just say it like that, because everything is in due time, man, in due season. All right. So it says he's pushing us out. He's pushing them out of our way. The Lord is doing that. That's why it says vengeance is his. For you stiff-necked people that want to go against the grain. I'm talking about our people. All right, verse 5, Deuteronomy 9 and 5 in the NLT. It says, it is not because you are so good or have such integrity that you are about to occupy their land. No, and the Lord gave them that land. It says, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, your power will drive these nations out ahead of you only because of their wickedness, and to fulfill the oath he swore to your ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So when you got men out here trying to be holier than thou and all this, that, That's rebellion as well, man, because they're thinking that they're greater than what Yahweh Shem outside by Shema Chakodash told them, man. You know, they're thinking that they're greater than the Lord. So the Lord is doing everything, like I said, because of His promise. All right, and I'm gonna read that again. This is Deuteronomy 9:5 in the NLT. It said, "It is not because you are so good or have such integrity that you are about to occupy their land. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, your power will drive these nations out ahead of you, only because of their wickedness, and to fulfill, that's to fulfill is what? About prophecy. To fulfill the oath He swore to your ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And He gave them all the promise, man. All right. And He never will, like he gives His word, He gives His word. All right. He don't go back on that. It says, you must recognize that Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, your power is not giving you this good land because you are good, for you are not. You are a stubborn people. Remember and never forget how angry you made Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, your power, out in the wilderness from the day you left Egypt until now. You have been constantly rebelling against Him. And that's the truth, man. Our people been constantly rebelling against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, by Shem HaKadosh. So all his judgments to us are righteous, man. Straight up and down. You can't get around that. All right, so let's stay in here. All right, Salakia, we're gonna go to Deuteronomy 9. Staying in 9, we're just gonna jump down to 24 and go back to the KJV. All right. This is Deuteronomy 9 and 24 in the KJV. It says, ye have been rebellious against Yahweh from the day that I knew you. God damn. That's heavy. That's heavy for your father to say that. You have been rebellious against Yahweh from the day that I knew you. All right. That's and yo, that's even the more how much how much more the Lord is decent, man. He's righteous in all His ways. All right. His words are faithful and they're true. Because He know that we've been rebellious, but yet He still chooses us. Like, yo, I was up in Germantown earlier here in Philadelphia. And I seen two brothers, man. They was young. They had to be like, I would say no older than 5 and 7. Be judging by the oldest one, right? And I guess one brother, he wanted to sit in the seat. And the other brother wanted to sit in another seat. But see, they was with the black woman, of course. No father, nothing like that around. I don't know if he was at the house or whatever. I don't know. But I just seen the way they reacted to each other. And the one brother got so angry, he lashed out at his brother and started choking him. And I was like, yo, brothers, like, yo, y'all little brothers. And I just tried, talk to him like, listen, man, y'all brothers, man, that's all y'all got. Y'all got to look out for one another, man. And they sat back, I made them, no, I ain't making the spirit did, so I can't boast myself. But, they end up shaking hands, and like piecing it up. But, that's what we're here to do, man. Let our people know that they mean something to somebody, man. That's what happens when you allow the black woman to control the household. All right, you remove the father from the house and all that. All right, so check it out. It's Deuteronomy 9. Yo, the Lord knew them, and look how they were. They're rebellious, man. They were rebellious against the Lord because they was lashing out. So I'm gonna read that again. It's Deuteronomy 9 and 24. It says, "Ye have been rebellious against Yahweh from the day that I knew you." All right. So let's go ahead. We're gonna stay in Deuteronomy, man. Okay, we're gonna go to verse 21, chapter 21, Salakia. Deuteronomy chapter 21. Because we gotta stop rebelling against the Lord. You know what, man? My dad told me something today. He was like, He said, if you go against the ordinances of God, you're going to suffer. And I was like, damn, I had to sit down and think about that. Like, whoa. You go against the ordinances of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Arachakodash, you're going to suffer. All right? And that's just plain and simple, man. Let's go ahead to Deuteronomy 21, and we're going to go to verse 18. That's the reason why people suffer. Because why they're stiff-necked. When you rebel against your natural father that's here on the earth, I'm going to call him your dad here on earth, what you think you're going to get? Punishment, man. You ain't going to succeed or anything like that. He's not going to want to give you gifts or nothing like that. He's not going to want to do, he's going to punish you, man. So if you go against your Yahweh Shem outside, by Shem Arachakodash, what the hell you think is going to happen to you? All right? So this is Deuteronomy chapter 21, and we're going to start at verse 18. It says, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place. And hey man, that's a law. All right, and check it out. It says, and they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. All right, so that's how cold the Lord is, man. This ain't no goddamn joke, man. And that's why, the Lord, that's why he got the remnant, which is the 144,000 and the 1/3, man. Because the Lord is about to put all evil from out of Israel once again, man. You know? And this time it ain't going to be stones, it's going to be them lasers and the missiles. Once and for all. Because evil will never be in Israel again. That stiff-necked spirit and all that is never going to be in Israel again. But your leaders being wicked and all those type of things, man, it will never be in Israel again, man. All right? So let those things sink in, man. Think about that, man. All right? Think about those things, man. Because the Lord, he's very angry. He's wroth with this place. And rightfully so. And then when you try to sit down and talk to a brother, like, yo, man, such, I don't know you. Okay, you know what? When a brother say they don't know you, that means, and if you coming in the right spirit, that means they don't know Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Bashim Arachakodash. And is that your fault? Nope. That's on him, man. That's on that man. All right? And Salaki, give me 1 second. Salaki, just bear with me. Salaki, forgive me. But yeah, man, so, the Lord, he's very angry with this place, man, and we're going to keep continuing. All right, so we was, the Lord is about to put off, what I said, the Lord is going to put off all wickedness out of Israel once and for all. You're not going to be rebellious anymore, man. You're going to serve him. You're going to know his law, statutes, and commandments. All right, they're going to be put in and written on your inward parts. All right, they're going to be written on your inward parts, so you will never ever forget them again. You know. So what was that? We had Deuteronomy 31. I believe it was 27. Let me read that again. And you know where we going after that. It says, "For I know thy rebellion and thy stiff neck. Behold, while I am yet alive with you this day, ye have been rebellious against Yahweh. And how much more after my death?" Yo, you see that? And that's Moses speaking, man. Because he was seeing all that, man. He's like, yo, you seeing all the miracles that the Lord did for you? And that, yo, that's Jake, man. You know? And that's how you know that our spirit, uh, how he says, what's the word? Coincides or resonates. Yeah, resonates. That's the right word. Resonates with the spirit. Because yo, you can have something happen. Oh yeah, call on y'all by outside, and later, because hey, because we're in the flesh, so you like, damn man, Lord, how you forsake me? You know, that's an Israelite, man. You know, that's an Israelite for you. You know what I mean? Like, you really gotta think about it. And just look at your ancestors, because we are those same people. All right, without a shadow of a doubt, we are those same people, and our spirit resonates with that. You know, that's why you look at it, so you like, God damn. That's so. When you start reading that's why the scriptures tell you, blessed is he that readeth, man. Because when you read, you start reading the stories. You reading about your people. You're like, oh snap. That's why I get it from, like bloodlines and all that, man. You know, because you got like what they say, your family tree. And look, right here, I'm out here in the park, right? That's all you got around you is trees. You know what I mean? Look at that. Got a bunch of trees. All right, and that's like the Lord told us, man. You know, the branches, and you got the roots, man. You got to be deeply rooted. Matter of fact, check this out. Talk about roots, right? You see that right there? How that tree is rooted. You know, all these trees have different, branches and things like that, man. But we are the children of Israel, man. All right, so check it out. Let's go here. So I don't want to ramble or nothing like that. So we're gonna keep it moving. Let's go to matter of fact, that's good. Matter of fact, we're gonna keep going. It's Deuteronomy 31 and 27. It says, "For I know thy rebellion and thy stiff neck. Behold, while I am yet alive with you this day, ye have been rebellious against Yahweh, and how much more after my death." You know, that's why Paul said, in his absence, not in his presence. That's how much more you're supposed to follow the Lord. You know. So everybody, when they see a righteous man in front of the people, oh snap! I can't do this. Nah, it's not about when the man is in front of your face. It's about your integrity, man. No prime example. Like I had a chance to like I was going through some things, man. Didn't really have much, whatever. So I could have taken some things out of the store, but I didn't do it. The reason why I didn't do it because I'm like, yo, the Lord is watching me, man. That's the mindset you're supposed to be in. You can't be rebellious because you can be sneaky, but you ain't hiding from the Lord, man. You want to be sneaky, go ahead and be sneaky. You're going to get what sneakiness gets you. You know, so you're supposed to always be on your P's and Q's, your Q's and P's, so to speak. You know, this says, "Gather unto me all the elders of your tribes and your officers, that I may speak these words in their ears, and call heaven and earth to record against them." So, yo, that's what Moses said, man. You know, after I die, because he said he calling heaven and earth, you know, to let you know, like, look, man, you know what, Lord, because Moses knew his mission, man. You know, just like any righteous man, when you come into this word and you pray, you fast, you get anointed, you know, and you're constantly in prayer, man. Like you gotta understand your calling, man. You know, and the Lord is going to give it to you. You know, the Lord is going to give you what your calling is, man, and you just gotta rock out, man, to the end. Be faithful until death, and that's what the Lord told us, man. can't be rebellious. That's why Moses called them, because he knew it was coming to, like, yo, man, listen, after I pass on, y'all, it's on y'all now. So y'all got to do the same thing, you know? So let's go here. Go to Ezra. All right. Ezra, Ezra. All right. The prophet Ezra. Shalakia. Got a, there we go. Ezra, chapter 4. I was trying to get out here a little earlier. It's getting a little late, man. All right. So it's Ezra chapter 4, and we're going to go to verse 12. All right. On the stiff-neckedness of our people, because they're very stiff-necked, man. Just like Jonah. What Jonah wanted to do, he wanted to run, man. So the whale had to swallow him up and take him back to, where he's supposed to be at. This is Ezra chapter 4 and verse 12. It says, "Be it known unto the king that the Jews which come up from thee to us are come unto Jerusalem, building the rebellious and the bad city, and have set up the walls thereof and joined the foundations." So they was wicked, man. You know? It says, verse 13, it says, "Be it known now unto the king that if this city be builded and the walls set up again, then will they not pay toll, tribute, and custom, and so thou shalt damage the revenue of the king." So you being rebellious, you doing things like that, you jacking up your city. That's like a cancer. You know, if you got a cancer, that's why the Lord tells you, man, if your right hand offend you, cut it off, man. If your right eye offend you, cut it out, man. Pluck it out. You know, because you can't have rebelliousness around you, because it's a cancer and it's going to grow and it's going to make your whole city rebellious, man. All right. Hey, Shalom, bro. Y'all about to see me outside. By Shema Rachakodas Brakatah. My brother, the poor Jerusalem. My man, Ayawab. Shalom, brother. But verse 4, Slakia. Back in Ezra chapter 4, verse 15, it says that search, Slakia. Where we was at? Slakia, verse 14. It says, "Now because we have maintenance from the king's palace, and it was not meet for us to see the king's dishonor, therefore have we sent a certified Slakia, sent and certified the king, that search may be made in the book of the records of thy fathers. So shalt thou find in the book of thy records, Slakia, of the records, and know that this city is a rebellious city, and hurtful unto kings and provinces, and that they have moved sedition within the same of old time, for which cause was the city destroyed." You see that, man? So it's written, and that's why, the Lord is gonna bring that heat again, man. You know, for one, like, it ain't because of our righteousness and none of that, man. It's because the Lord promised what He promised, man. He's a righteous judge. All right, so these over righteous guys, and you see shit like that, man. You better look at those dudes twice, man. Because, man, you got a whole bunch of that. But check it out. We're going to go to the NLT on this one. All right, this is Ezra chapter 4. And we're going to start at verse 12 in the NLT. It says, "The king should know that the Jews who came here to Jerusalem from Babylon," see, check it out, "from Babylon are rebelling this rebellious and evil city. They have already laid the foundation and will soon finish its walls." And check it out, because when our people, we got exiled out to Babylon. Every time we messed up and did some wicked stuff, we were exiled, to Babylon. The Lord allowed the Babylonians to come take us up, snatch us up. Why? Because that's His whooping stick, right? So He allowed those things to happen. So now the people, when they got there, and the Lord, even, it's a letter from Jeremiah. When Jeremiah was talking, and he was telling them, he's like, "Look, man, you're going to get exiled, you're going to get this, you're going to do this." He broke it down to the T to him. And he told him, Do not follow the customs of this people, man, because you're being put on punishment. You know, he told them, do not follow these customs. So these people that followed those customs, when they came back, they were that cancer, man. That 2/3. And guess what? A lot of people say, oh, the 2/3, the 2/3. They think the 2/3 don't know that they're Israelites. No. A lot of 2/3 know that they are Israelites, man. Because they're rebellious, man. And they rebel against the natural order of things, man, that the Lord put down and laid down. Just think about Jeremiah, man, when he was prophesying to the king of Judah, man. And they was following the customs of the heathens and all. They knew that they was Israelites. You know? That's why the Lord jacked their ass up, man. Anyway, verse 13, it says, and the king should know that if this city is rebuilt and its walls are completed, it will be such to your disadvantage. For the Jews will then refuse to pay their tribute, customs, and tolls to you. All right. So they knew that them niggas, they wasn't right, man. You know? It says, since we are your loyal subjects and do not want to see the king dishonored in this way, we have sent the king this information. We suggest that a search be made in your ancestors' records where you will discover what a rebellious city this has been in the past. In fact, it was destroyed because of its long and troublesome history of revolt against the kings and countries who controlled it. All right, even with the wicked kings, man. The Lord set them up, man. That's why Jeremiah told him, don't fight against the Babylonians. Why? Because Yahweh by Hashem Arachakwadah set them up for a punishment and to us. And they tried to fight against it. And that's why they asked God, they was like, oh, we're in power. We're this. No, don't take us out. Nah, man, everything's according to the Lord, man. Even now. So if you fight against these people now, you're out your mind, man. You just sit back, prophesy, and let the Lord handle everything else. You know? Sit back, prophesy, and let the Lord handle everything else. All right, so we're going to go to Psalm 66 and 7. I know it's getting a little dark out here, so I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit. You know, it's all according to the Spirit, man. Psalm 66 and 7. It says, he ruleth by his power forever. His eyes behold the nations. Let not the rebellious exalt themselves. Selah. Let not the rebellious exalt themselves, man. Because you got men that, they think that they that boy and this and that, man. The Lord, he's not dealing with that type of spirit, man. You got to have a humble, righteous spirit, man, to serve the Lord, man. All right? A humble, righteous spirit to serve the Lord. So check it out. This is Psalm 66 and 7 in the NLT. It says, for by his great power, he rules forever. He watches every movement of the nations. Let no rebel rise in defiance interlude. Yo, I'm going to read that again. For by his great power, he rules forever. He watches every movement of the nations. Let no rebel rise in defiance. God damn, man. You see that, man? Because he said, like, yo, that Christmas bullshit, Santa Claus is coming to town. That's bullshit, man. Yo, the Lord is that. He's watching, they say he watches every movement of the nations. And why is that? Because he's the one that's setting them up. All right? He's the one that's setting them up. All right, so let's go here real fast. We're going to go to Psalms. Stay in the book of Psalms. And I'm telling you, Psalms is dope, yo. Psalms is they're dope, man. That keeps you level-headed, man. All right, so the Psalms chapter 78, verse 8. All right, got about what 4 more. I'm gonna try to run through them. Psalms chapter 78, verse 8. It says, matter of fact, let's start at verse 7. It says that they might set their hope in the Most High and not forgive the works of the Most High, not forget the works of the Most High, Slakia, but keep his commandments, it might not be as their fathers, a stubborn and rebellious generation, a generation that set not their heart aright, and whose spirit was not steadfast with the Most High, man. All right, whose spirit was not set fast with the Most High. All right, so you gotta think about these things, man. All right, so we're gonna hop in the. Right now it's getting a little dark out here, so I can't really see. This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 23. All right, so Salaki, forgive me for the darkness. I should have got my black ass out here a little earlier. Hey, it's all good. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 23. It says, thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves. Everyone loveth gifts and followeth after rewards. They judge not the fatherless, neither doeth the cause of the widow come unto them. God damn, that's heavy. Cause that's the whole thing. Cause our people, broken homes and things like that, they don't judge. Just like I said earlier with the little young boys, man. And I was trying to talk to them, man. Like I don't know what's going on with them, But hey, man, spirit hops on you. Spirit compels you to speak. You speak, and that's it. All right. So this is Isaiah chapter 1, 23. It says, your leaders are rebellious, the companions of thieves. All of them love bribes and demand payoffs, but they refuse to defend the cause of orphans or fight for the rights of widows. God damn. Yo, and that's a rebellious people, man. That's Jake for you. All right, so let's go here real fast. Isaiah, just to breeze through it, man. We almost out an hour. Salakia, man. It's Isaiah 30, 32. Standing as Isaiah 32 and 1. All right. Nah, we're not going to get there. We're going to go to 30 and 9. Salakia. Forgive me. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 9. It says, matter of fact, let's go to verse 8. It says, now go write it before them in a tablet and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh. And that's the people right now, man. Our people. Because you can tell them, how they say when I was in school, I could talk to you till you're blue in the face, Timmy. But you don't want to hear the words of Yahweh sing outside. All right. So let's go here. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 9. We're going to start at verse, man. You know what? We're going to start at verse, We're going to start at verse 8. It says, now go and write down these words. Write them in a book. They will stand until the end of time, as a witness that these people are stubborn, rebellious, who refuse to pay attention to the Lord's instructions, Yahweh Shemashah's instructions. They tell the seers, stop seeing visions. They tell the prophets, do not tell us what is right. Tell us nice things. Tell us lies. Forget all this gloom. Get off your narrow path. Stop telling us about your Holy One of Israel, and that's a rebellious people. And because you tell the people about the things that's going on, they're so stuck in their ways and the way society is up and running. So when it actually falls, then and only then will they want to come talk to you. Like the scriptures say, then shall they know it's a prophet among them. They want smooth things spoken to them. You know, because who wants to hear about the crash of their whole life and everything like that? But if they was wise, they would be like, damn, bro, good looking out. You warned me. What do I need to do to repent? How can I make it out of this into the next land, man? You know, but the Jake don't want to hear that. That's why it's only for a small selected few. All right. Verse 12, it says, this is the reply of the Holy One of Israel, because you despise what I tell you and trust instead in oppression and lies. Calamity will come upon you suddenly, like a bulging wall that bursts and falls in an instant. It will collapse and come crashing down, man. All right. They say London Bridge is falling down. Yo, that's how the fuck that's how it's gonna go down, man. You know? Just the last scripture. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 5, I believe, and 23, if I'm not mistaken. Gonna hop back in the KJV. All right. It's for the rebellious ones. 5 and 23. Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 23. Man, Lord's willing, this was edifying. 5 verse 23. All right, matter of fact, let's start at verse 22. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 22. It says, fear ye not me, saith Yahweh. Will ye tremble at my presence? Salaki, will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And thou and Slaki, and though the waves therefore thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. But this people hath a revolting and rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear Yahweh our power, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter, and Salaki, in his season, he reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. You know what I'm saying? So Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, man, yo, listen, man, he does all these things, man. You know? He does all these things because our people don't consider, like, and I really be sitting down sometimes and just really meditating. I'm like, damn, like, you see the thunder, you see the rain, you see the lightning, you see the earthquakes, the volcanoes, the tsunamis, the hurricanes, the tornadoes. That's not, man, they make that shit. You know, they try to imitate it because the Lord gave them that type of power, but they got the technology to make it rain and things like that, man. You know, but just imagine, the man that created all of that, and you still rebellious against him, and you his chosen people, nigga, you out your goddamn mind, man. And whatever comes to you, hey man, you bought that. Verse 24. It says, neither say, Slakia, verse 25, your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. Damn. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich. And you see that, man? You got a lot of men. Look at these churches. They talk about, I got millions of dollars. And man, them men are wicked, man. That's that song. What's my man name? He said, Demo Wicked. He said, they will sell you out just for money. Benjamin, man. I love Benjamin's music, man. Hey, man, it says, verse 28, it says, they are waxing fat. They shine. Yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause, The cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge, man. All right, so these dudes are wicked as hell, man. They're stubborn, stiff necked. All right, so let's go. Let's grab that in the NLT real fast, man. And we gonna get up out of here. Lord's willing, like I said, Lord's willing. This is edifying. You got something out of it. All right. So the stiff necked, they're going to be humble real soon. All right. So this is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse verse 20. Matter of fact, verse 21. It says, "Listen, you foolish and senseless people, with eyes that do not see and ears that do not hear. Have you no respect for me? Why don't you tremble in my presence? I, Yahweh, define the oceans, sandy shoreline, as an everlasting boundary that the waters cannot cross. The waves may toss and roar, but they can never pass the boundaries I set." Yo, that's a bad power right here, man. They do not say from the heart, "Let us live in awe of Yahweh, our power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, our power, for he gives us rain each spring and fall, assuring us of a harvest when the time is right. Your wickedness has deprived you of these wonderful blessings. Your sin has robbed you of all these good things. Among my people are wicked men who lie in wait for victims like a hunter hiding in a blind." God damn. They continually set traps to catch people. Like a cage filled with birds, their homes are filled with evil plots. And now they are great and rich. God damn. You know? That's crazy, man. You think about, yo, a lot of these rappers and dudes like that, man, they get into that, man. You know? The brother got up here the epistle of James, the apostle, 9. It says, be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and let your joy to heavy. Yo, come, brother. That's right. That's 100%, because these people, they're spending so much time laughing. Like that's why the Lord said He's gonna turn their feast into mourning. You know, it says better as it is to dwell in the house of mourning, man. Cause our people are wicked, man, and that's why the Lord got us in a situation where we gotta you know uh you gotta focus and dwell on those things. While everybody's partying and jamming, you supposed to be mourning because you know what's coming. All right, verse 10 you got up here. It says, "Humble yourselves in the sight of Yahweh. He he shall lift you up." And that's right, brother. That's 100%. That's 1,000% right. Humble yourselves in the light of Yahweh, and He will lift you up, man. All right, because this is not about us. It's about Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Arachakodas at the end of the day, man. All right. We got the epistle of James 4, 12 and 10. No, Salaki, Matthew chapter 4 and 17. It says, "From that time Yahweh Shai began to preach and say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand." And that's right, bro. That's right, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. You know? And that's what we trying to tell our people. Yo, Yahweh Shai was telling them, yo, turn from your wicked, stiff-necked ways, man. And he knew who was stiff-necked. He knew who was about it, man. But these people right now, man, they just think, everything's a goddamn joke until the hammer comes down, man. And when that hammer comes down, it's over. All right, so I'm gonna finish this out. Going back to verse Jeremiah 5 and 28 in the NLT, it says, "They are fat and sleek, and there is no limit to their wicked deeds. They refuse to provide justice to orphans and deny the rights of the poor. Should I not punish them for this? Says Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Should I not avenge myself against such a nation? A horrible and shocking thing has happened in this land. The prophets give false prophecies, and the priests rule with the iron hand, whose yet my people like it the way, but what will you do when the end comes? God damn. You know what? I just sent the song out yesterday from Craig Mack. We got two of them. It's a song called What You Gonna Do When God Comes, and it's another one with the same beat. It's called When God Comes Down. You know, check those out, man. If you got a chance, you know, look them up, man. Good songs, man. Cause that's what the Lord's doing. It's like I'm trying to make it a little bright. The Lord's willing, man. This was edifying. You know, you got something out of it, man. To the next lesson, I'm gonna say, Call Halam Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Arachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect and to the men that died doing the work, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, because the shall of us first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's come and deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. All right? I'm going to say Mawafa Baba Ball, Kwam Yasharala. Yo, keep your heads up, man. Pray, fast, whatever you got to do, man, because the days of evil are coming, and just stay focused. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom. Ahabia Yasharala. Ahabia.